Windchild Venti, or Ranunculus Riddle, if I pronounce that right, posted pretty consistently for, I don't know, probably like half a year now, has been posting. And from what he's written on the internet, he's a pretty young child, and his posts are filled with a lot of trauma. And see, I wanted to make this video because he posted that he's going to end his life in 7 days. Now, the average internet consumer would probably tell me, oh, it's fine, it's just some child making a joke. But no, this kid's posts were pretty consistent. He's going through a lot, and I know there's nothing new about that. There's, kids suffering everywhere. But all I want to say, I don't know what I want to say, but right now, at least what I want to say is that it sucks that I got to interact with this kid, this very, very sweet child, and had to see his mental health just decline and decline and decline. And I don't care if it's actually, not a kid. I don't care if any of what he's saying is real. I believe him. Doesn't matter if it's not real or not. I choose to believe him. And what does a person have to gain out of saying that their life is horrible on the internet, except for a sort of release or vent? So yeah, I believe everything that this kid says is real, and everything that this kid says is really, really hard to live through. I have not lived the kind of life that this child has lived. I don't know this child personally, but what I do know is that I do not want to lose this person from my life, even if losing them would just mean not getting posts from them anymore. Even if the posts are sad, even if the posts are repetitive, even if the posts are vents, doesn't matter. I don't want to lose this person. I have a brother the same age as this kid. If my brother faced even half of the difficulties this kid did, I would do everything I could to make his life better. And the fact that I can't do anything at all for Venti, he said his real name in his description, but I won't be using that because, apologies for that sound, I won't be using that because it just doesn't feel right. And I am terrified of what will happen to you, Venti. I know I can't really do anything about it. I have tried to support you, and I know that words on a screen don't really do anything. Like, if you're being bullied, what's a bit of support from the internet going to do? If you're suffering from mental health issues, then nothing's really gonna change that. And especially not from another random child on the internet. That's not gonna help at all. So as many times as I see supportive comments on your posts and I see you reply to them, I have that feeling in my head that it's not really getting better for you. And I have nothing comforting to say except that I'm going to miss you if you do leave so much. And if you think for even a second, I can't speak for anyone except myself, but if you think for even a second that I will ever move on, or that I will think, oh, just the posts from this one account don't come anymore, so what? Or, oh, I don't get comments from this account anymore. No. I will mourn you like a real person, because to me you are a real person, and you are obviously a real person. I don't like, if somebody says, what if it's a bot? What does it matter if it's a bot? Why would, what's the point of a bot venting like a real human? I believe you're a real person. I believe everything you say is real. And that makes it all the more infuriating that I could do nothing to improve the situation or even help a little bit. I won't be there if you do something like that, and I won't be able to talk you out of it. I really have no role in this, but whether you do carry on with your plan or you don't, I will never, ever, ever forget you. And I felt a bit hesitant to make this, right? Because oh, what if I'm just encouraging them to do it by addressing it? But I've been ignoring it for too long. I have not talked about Venti in a single video, except just talking about them as someone who watches my videos. And I can't stay quiet about it, because it's just getting worse. You're not getting any help. It's not getting better for you. I mean, obviously it's not if you're gonna do this. So I don't know what the point of this video was, but I just wanted to say all the stuff that I was thinking, I guess. I know that when this stage comes, it feels like there is no turning back. And I don't know if you will turn back or not. But if I could, I would do anything to help you. Because I don't need a reason. I would. If I even, if I was just someone in your school, like an older student in your school, I would do the bare minimum, I guess. I'd just talk to your classmates and tell them to not bully you or whatever. Or maybe I'd talk to your teacher and tell them to be more understanding. I don't know what's going on in your life. I have no right to tell you to not do it or, reconsider it. But that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna ignore this and let another wonderful, brilliant little child go because the world failed them. So, I mean, I'll say the obvious stuff too, like if there's a million options. There's always a million options. You can call a helpline. You can just go outside, find a random person, find a random adult and tell them that I'm not feeling good, please help me. And if they don't help you, well, they're a terrible person, but not all of them are. And please, I don't know what to ask. I don't know what to say. Whoever ends up watching this, just please offer whatever support you can to whoever you see on the internet or in real life who needs that support. It doesn't matter if it'll help them or not. It probably won't. But you should give it nonetheless, because, well, you just should. It's just, it's the, I guess it's the right thing to do. And I have this thing where when I'm really, upset, then my voice becomes completely monotone. So it sounds like I'm just, reading stuff off a script, and I don't actually mean it. So yeah. Venti. My control is only on the internet. I can only speak to you through the internet. I can only offer you words of encouragement. But even in that, I will do anything and everything I can. And I will do it for as long as I can. To make sure you feel even a little bit better. And I know that there's nothing that will convince you out of it now. And I'm not the right person to try and help. And yeah. I'm just here as long as I can be. As long as you need me to be. And if there really is no one that can help you, then even though I can't, I will try to fill in for that. And I am so sorry that it has come to this. I really hope you'll be okay. I have hoped that from day one, and I will keep hoping it. I should turn the thing off now. So, yeah.